So you can see the beautiful view in the background, which is first Morgan and then the home. All right, we're back at the grand finale of the Taylor whole complete house remodeling. So look at the beautiful door. This is the starting point of a wonderful, wonderful project. So we're right inside the entranceway, which has been completely transformed. Walls have been opened, ceilings have been leveled off to make them all continuous. Handrails in the entryway, fixtures of course, but all of the custom handrails have been done. We've got all new doors, as you can see throughout the project, with the nice shaker look and craftsman style that really warms up a somewhat contemporary transitional home. So why don't we take the tour starting from the entryway through the dining room and into the kitchen. Again, the beautiful lighting is going to be noted throughout the entire project. We have beautiful fir jambs and trims which have been repeatedly sanded and stained and finished. And of course, beautiful, beautiful kitchen with the luxury leathered granite tops, which don't show any fingerprints at all. The beautiful appliances with the French door, Blue Point ovens, Blue Star oven, and cooktop. Undermount lighting for the floating shelves is a beautiful feature, which also is transitioned in other rooms. We have a beautiful pantry, but even notice the detail in the cabinetry and the rustic cherry, and then all of the organization that comes in well-designed cabinetry. It's just all part of what we're doing here. Everything is soft close features and beautiful appliances. The knife block system that we see in here. I love that, don't you?
It's my favorite.
Yeah, you just put your knives anywhere in there. Just drop them in. Some of the nice features that we offer. And this particular is Master Brand Diamond.
And then she really wanted these because she didn't want bruises bumping up.
No hardware to rub you when you're working in the kitchen. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. But that's a fine, fine detail of installation. Those things have to be recessed perfectly, and you see no gaps in them when you look at them. Look at the workmanship on that, of how that all is done perfectly. So that was done by our carpenters on site. Mike Rocha did that. And then we've got our little floating shelves, very beautifully decorated. They did such a nice job. The big window system in here.
Oh, she said that the natural light in here was her.
What a difference when you look at the project before. The natural light was just really nowhere to be found. But now we brought it all indoors, and I love the big open up bar, outside serving area. That I'll go ahead and open that up now. Let's open this up and just show that one more time, how that opens up to the outside. That is just so nice. And you can serve and make the outdoors part of the indoors, make the indoors part of the outdoors again. So let's go on and look at the living room, see the finished products. We've talked about it in previous videos. But
what about the skylights? Do we know?
Yeah, look at the natural light coming in from the large door system. That helps, but like you said, the beautiful lighting is just all over this place.
Yep.
But there's another natural light that you pointed out. And let's go ahead and open the blinds here, the skylight blinds. Here we go. You can see that now. So again, bringing in more natural light with an insulated skylight system that is energy efficient.
And
all part of a well-planned project.
We have speakers throughout. Everything's all controlled through that.
Oh yeah, the music is lovely whenever they play it when they were working here.
Inside and outside.
Again, the leather granite with the nice dark accents throughout the home. You're going to find the nice dark accents. They did it different in here with the underlight, and kind of a transitional clean line mantel that we talked about with the beautiful gas linear fireplace. And as we talked about in earlier videos, we transitioned this look. We got two long vertical straight lines off of some of the existing lines in the brick that were in here before, and then it was all coated with a stucco finish, a plaster finish that kind of tones it all down, and so it's not so busy.
And it also matches the outside, right?
Yeah, this matches the actual colors on the outside of the home, so again, tying in some of the outside with the inside. Beautiful floating shelves again throughout the home, giving some continuity there. Pocket doors everywhere. Nice, beautiful hardware. This also happens to have really beautiful glass pattern.
Oh, wow.
Pay a few dollars more for really nice hardware like this, but what a fine feature. Again, bringing the outdoors in when this is open, or if it's closed, you're still letting light through, and you get the beautiful view of the nice yard. Let's go into the master bedroom. We've got all the lighting on. They picked a nice pastel color, and they toned that in with the furniture and the rugs and the curtains and so forth. They've got some beautiful drapes and shades coming in later.
Yes.
But you get the idea. We left it all open for now. And I love this barn door, which I'll show Justin right here. Just a really big, nice, bold, beautiful barn door system. Again, all in natural Douglas fir. We come into the master bath now, and you get to see it in its finished, completed form.
It's huge.
With all the niceties.
All the mirrors are put in now. We didn't
Nothing
have that.
nothing feels cramped like before. It's all been opened up, and when you see the four pictures, you will not believe how what this looked like before. Again, beautiful sliding barn doors with glass illumination.
His closet.
His closet. Organization galore in here. Again, beautiful, beautiful doors. A nice hidden compartment with mirrors. We've got a beautiful bathroom with the most modern features in it.
Oh, yeah.
Walk up, all kinds of lighting and so forth in here. And I'll turn off the light and you can see that it's lit there. So again, the beautiful shower is complete.
It feels so much bigger in the shower. I don't know why.
Your second time around?
Yeah.
With all the shower heads, all the adjustable heads, his and hers, controls, and again, natural light coming in every area of the house we could. We try to bring it in. They have beautiful views everywhere.
We can't be seen.
No, it's privacy, but yeah, you get the light, the natural light, and you get to see outdoors where other people can't see in.
Even with the doors, the shower doors, it's still kind of privacy.
Yeah,
With
semi-private.
the way it-
Let's show what Morgan looks like. Come up next to it, see. There you go. Beautiful
She can see
frameless,
out.
frameless glass. Down below, there you see the steam shower outlets.
Oh.
And behind there is a steam shower unit. And just a little accent to it for making the recesses so forth. We were able to use this extra space on the side into a really stylish set of decorative shelves. This is one thing we took a lot of pride in doing. You've even got little towel hooks here that you can hang your towels on. But that's just a really pretty little offset there, a little extra attention to detail. But what a beautiful tile job, what a beautiful, beautiful tile selection.
Mm-hmm.
And then this gives an interesting pattern to the floor. I think we can go outside and take a look at some of the exterior from the back patio that we did. let's go ahead and go outside. So we've completely transformed the back, redoing stucco, making large openings for all the doors. We've got 3 sets of doors, one for the master bedroom, bath, one for the master bedroom, and then of course the grand doors for the living area. We've also seen recessed lighting in the ceiling, speakers, and we've got outlets for fans. The fans have not come in yet. They're still debating on what kind of beautiful fan system they want, but that'll come in, and then we'll do that. And here's the outside bar area. So this just closes up, or as you can see, it actually goes up higher. It's way above our heads. And so we've got beautiful, beautiful ability to enjoy a drink right outside, serve the outdoor area. Again, with leathered granite, no staining. This can have a little dirt on it, can have some even spilled drinks on it, you won't notice. And of course, we're gonna get plenty of fingerprints if we had something smooth that would show. But that doesn't work that way here. It's a sealed granite. It is beautiful. It's very cost effective also. And this this is a modified door system. This is a door that we modify and put a special seal on it so that it can be locked from the inside, but gives that big, beautiful look. So this is a custom application that we do for.
Technically not a window.
It's not a window, but it's used as a window because manufacturers don't make something like this that fits all these different sizes. They're very strict on how they make them, but we can do it out of a door. It's got tempered glass in it, and we can custom build it to whatever. It's a lot easier to get a custom window like this, a custom door, turn it into a window than it is to buy one like this. The cost is about 1/4 the cost also.
Wow.
And it's beautiful. It works great, and you can put different hardware on it if you want, but we have a special seal that we put on here that really works beautifully.
And it won't mess up
You
the.
see how it seals it? And then you have the seals on the sides as well. Now this all happens to be under an existing roof, I mean a structure, but even when it's out in the open, it can still be very water resistant. You can change the materials, you can change the finishes, you can paint this instead of staining it, whatever you choose. But a very, very nice application. And out here we redid the steps, made them grand, extended them all the way across from opening to opening. We did have some columns in the middle originally that were taken out, and this made this a really grand opening, and it gave a real good view from those large doors. And then we plastered over brick in some areas. And one of the features that you're gonna see everywhere is that this brick has been painted. And it really makes for a nice subtle modern look, but gives warmth, and it shows the texture, still the grooves, and all the mortar joints are still beautiful.
And it seems like it would be cost effective instead of having to change the finish of the whole house.
Right. So let's go into the other part of the home that we remodeled. So the additional family room is now been remodeled to be in line with the rest of the home. So we added the same fir beautiful beams that we added in the living room and in the bedroom, which y'all saw earlier. And we did a complete new tile floor in here with a rug inlay so that it does not need a rug. It's got its own tile rug. We remodeled this bathroom also. And it's just got a really nice little area that looks in keeping with the rest of the home. Again, the darker ebony or the espresso finish on those cabinets ties in with some of the other shelving we saw. If we go in here, we're going to see some modifications were made here. We put in some doors, but they are painted, even though you're going to find this in other parts of like the utility also. This is a specialty cabinet for the systems in the home. We also put a new closet here under the stairs. And we've got a new garage, which you need to take a peek at this too.
Because didn't it used to be a bedroom?
It used to be a bedroom. At one time it was an addition to the home that was made a bedroom, and now we made it a garage. And now I want you to see what this looks like. Go ahead and walk around the Mercedes, and I'll show you what we got here. So as you can see, we've got a beautiful view outside, again bringing outdoor light in. We've got light coming from the front and the back, and then we've got a rack system installed above to make for good storage. But this is a beautiful look that we're going to see in a minute from the outside, to have some contemporary looking garage doors on here. Really made a beautiful look.
We have light, windows everywhere.
Yeah, we've got lighting in here that makes it nice. A window coming in through the upper area there that still allows privacy and not seeing exactly what's in your garage. We've got new double doors back here that, by the way, still have the stickers on them. So as much light as you want to see at any part of the home, you know, you can do it here. You can look at your backyard from here and get a beautiful view of what's outside. They have a nice yard and beautiful landscaping continues to evolve. But all of this just really adds to a lot of warmth and a feeling of expansion and openness. So we're entering into the utility area with a nice little gangway between it. We have a beautiful sliding barn door here for the nicely organized pantry. I think you can see that in there well enough from where you're at. This Justin slowly gets us in there. Now we go from, again, we're right off of the kitchen and the breakfast area, and we're going into the utility room with the continuity of the doors. The doors on the inside are all painted white, and they've got the same kind of door system, but they're all painted white. And then we have a beautiful accenting shade of green, I'll call it, with a little bit of green in it, for the beautiful cabinetry system, again with the continuity of the same hardware, that flush hardware. A beautiful blue glass cloud that makes you feel like you can make anything clean and white in here. This is a laminate top that was done in white. It'll be very, very durable and just really reflects light well. So recessed lighting everywhere, good fan to keep you cool in your utility room. Another garage over here. So we've got light into the garage. We can see what's in the garage.
And recessed lights in the garage.
And recessed lights in the garage. And again, more windows. Whenever we want to open those up, blinds will be installed. And another beautiful garage door that we're going to see from the outside. Let's go take a look now from the outside of what we've done to this beautiful home to make it a modern looking home that was built in the early 80s. So here's our new entrance and exit. We want to go to the side. This was not here before. This utility room was not here before. All of this used to be a two-car garage, but we wouldn't have been able to give them the beautiful utility room that we just saw. The laundry and utility room is just really a nice feature of the home.
And all the kids have moved out, so they didn't need that extra bedroom.
This is a very large home, so that room was really not being utilized. So having bigger spaces for the garage allowed for better storage and for that beautiful feature. It also gave them a real entranceway when they want to park a car outside and come into the home. This is their most common door that they use. So now it's an entryway. It's even covered. It's got a nice light on it, recessed light, and it looks appropriate to the home. Now what that meant was adding more concrete, changing the concrete that was here, putting a new driveway here. And I just want to point out one of the things that we have to be really conscious of. There's a lot of water that comes down this long sloping driveway. Water was already wrapping around the house. We knew that water flowed here. Now it's an easy transition to get into this garage for Elaine when she drives in. But what you don't really notice is how steep it rises right here. This is crooked. This is rising up quickly. And there's a big difference between here and here. So there's a lot of difference. And then even lower inside. So the water to fill up here has to be really thick to be able to get into the garage. And then there's an 1.5 inch offset in when the garage door opens. It's an 1.5 inch taller in the floor. That's standard. But what we did was we made sure that we're catching the water and it's funneling out this grate system, which these grates can be removed. They can be cleaned, they can be hosed out, but inside it's not level. It's deeper on this side than it is over here. So the water will transfer out of here easily. So the goal is to catch most of the water here. Everything was tilted. Everything is tilted that way, but we're going to get some runoff, and we have this high enough to where it's not an issue for the garage. And we've had some good rains already, and we've been able to test it out. But don't the doors just look lovely?
Oh yeah.
This had such a different look on it. We've added stucco, we've painted brick, we've gotten rid of a lot of siding that was on the home. We've gotten rid of some really old style roofs. We built a new roof on this one because in addition to us converting this into a bedroom, we also bumped it out to get the proper depth for a garage. Now we've got, again, this allows us to do neat accents everywhere that are stucco and brick, painted brick. And then we've got some neat cedar accents on the front. So what we did here is we drained all the water out, and then we created a natural drain on the side here, so the water runs on the side of the property. It does not go into the neighbor's yard. It goes right down the side of the property, down the back into a dry creek. So doing this correctly is important not only to the homeowners, but to their neighbors, making sure that we're controlling any water that we're interrupting. Let's go around to the front and see what it looks like, the grand view now from the front of the property. So you can see the beautiful view in the background, which is first Morgan and then the home. But what a view. Let's point out that all that siding has been changed. All the brick has been painted, stucco accents where there was no stucco before. You're going to see all new windows in the home. You're seeing a transition in the way that the water flows even, but we've got shades to block out the courtyard, which was before just an enclosed brick wall, which made you feel like you were captive. You were captured.
Point.
Yeah. We built a beautiful matching mailbox. That was a big old brick monstrosity before.
It was not brick, it was stone. It didn't even match.
Oh, that's right, it was stone. Thank you. You remember that. So look at the beautiful door though. And if you look at the before pictures, that is just that alone is a huge change. But the linear windows, the siding that complements the linear lines, the cedar that's on the new steel columns that allows light to pass through, but still gives privacy to the homeowners when they're in their dining room, and allows some of the beauty of the plants to show. What we don't see from this view is what they can see. They can see us right now. They can see the plants, they can see the trees, but because it's shaded just right, we can't see them. Isn't that nice? So all the stucco accents, the new windows, the brick, new roof. These had really awful looking little metal roofs that came off the bottom of the windows. It was a metal system, just really dated. But this really tied it in nicely. We changed the drainage here, so now water flows underneath the sidewalk all the way to the side. It used to puddle up here, so that's been taken care of also. We've modified the brick wall. We've modified the siding. We've modified the entrance to give the maximum room, which we had limits on all this. But one of the ways we really maximized the look was to add this very large, beautiful door, which again allows the light to pass through, but it's still private because you can't see anybody in there. You could see a silhouette if somebody walks up to the door, but by then they planned on meeting you at the door. So this is just a beautiful feature of this home. And what a grand entrance it makes when you walk in. I know the homeowner and the whole team and me are really happy that we did this. This is the best project we've done probably to date, but certainly in 2018 it was the grand finale of our projects. So we're very thankful to have had the privilege to work with the Taylor family in recreating this entire home and almost every aspect of it. So we look forward to the exciting projects coming up next and showing you videos of those as well.